August 18th, and this is botting mistakes with success. Optionally, no spoilers. So today we're focusing on the Dunk Camo, dropping on Foot Locker and Kids Foot Locker. We're going to be primarily focusing on mostly Foot Locker. Right now looking like lunch money, but we got some slots submitted or out of ACOs, so we're going to go ahead and just set this up to run. Right here we're looking at one of the best bots, one of my favorite bots, Kodai. It's already set up, ready to go, and right now what I'm checking is if Qt has been set up. I do see that it is up on my manual browser, so I'm going to go ahead and start tasks, and I'm looking for primarily to see that they get into queue. That's kind of what I care about right now. We are about almost 20 minutes out from release, but following instructions from the bot, we want to make sure that we're in queue as soon as it goes up to increase our chances to get through sooner than later. We're picking up product, and I'm just reading the bot, making sure the statuses are giving me good signs. Again, I'm looking for getting into queue. Okay, we're picking up product on these tasks, so far so good. Okay, so 429 can be a lot of things, but it's not in queue. So right now it's kind of giving me a bit of a flag. My immediate thought is that I probably have started too early. Now Qt is up on my manual browser on the side, so I know it's asking for a CAPTCHA, so it should be asking for CAPTCHAs. The other flag is that we have other releases that are not starting at all. So I have a couple releases on the bottom right that are just saying generating session. I'm gonna check in on the other releases, see where they are. But as of right now, the indication is, my thought is that I may have started too soon. Now, an important part of this whole botting thing is to understand that sometimes you have to just let the bot do its thing. I don't like the fact that some of these releases are stuck on generating session. It's usually a sign of something's up with the proxies. But for the time being, I'm still a little bit early. I want to give it time. Maybe it's overloaded. There could be some reasons why sometimes it'll just take a couple minutes to ramp up. So I'm gonna actually restart a couple of these. I have some time passing by. Maybe I did start too soon, so I'm gonna restart a couple here. Let's restart this one and restart this one. Now I'm restarting these two just because they gave me 429 before. So if I restart this and I see the CAPTCHA, asking for a CAPTCHA, then that basically tells me I'm on the right path here. Okay, 429 still. 429 still. Okay, there we go, waiting for CAPTCHA. Okay, and I want to pause it right here because I got three statuses going on. The first status here is no proxies available. I got the CAPTCHAs on this second one, and the final set of releases are generating sessions. So the no proxies available is basically saying that these are banned. So I'm going to stop this, swap these out, and get it going again. I'm going to speed this up just to kind of get through everything. These other ones that are not doing anything, I'm going to restart them to see if I get some changes, but I have two releases that are going through the process that it should be, which is waiting for CAPTCHA. Now, I'm not going to be solving anything manually because of how the bot operates. There's third-party integration, so it's going to be done automatically by a different service. So there's not going to be any CAPTCHAs that I have to solve manually. You see me pulling up the Excel sheet because I realized that there is something up with the proxies. I'm going to go ahead and be swapping these out live. During the drop, generally you probably want to stop the task first because it's not retroactively going to make the change. So I'm going to swap out everything from this particular provider, and as soon as this is done, I'm gonna go ahead and back in and go restart everything. Now theoretically this should be fixing my problem. As soon as it picks up product, I really want to see that CAPTCHA getting picked up just like these other two releases. Okay, picking up product. Entering capture. Okay, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. This is exactly what I need to see. Now the bot can do its thing. And we are now about 3 minutes out from release. Again, this is an ideal thing. This is another good reason why we're starting early. But we definitely had an issue. I want to say it's more of a rookie mistake. This really shouldn't be happening at this point with how long I've been doing it. But you wake up at 6:30 a.m. to do this kind of thing. One of your Pacific boys out here struggling with these early releases. But making a mental note. Let's restart this last one. Okay, good to go. Now at this point, we're going to do a little bit of a speed up because now it's really just about letting the bot do its thing. It's going to be solving the captures automatically through third-party service, and boom, here we go. This is exactly what we were hoping to see. Had some issues, made some changes, and it lets you know right then and there what release it is. So I'm going to pull up where the actual checkout happened because that's actually important, and there it is. It's actually in one of the releases that we had to make those changes on. So incredibly important. I'm really glad that we were able to come out with a checkout after that panic start. And again, this happened in a matter of like 20 to 25 minutes in total. It takes a good amount of time to learn what these messages mean and be able to adapt on the fly because starting late might be kind of risky. Now it is interesting to note, I am making a note personally that these releases I did start them about 3 minutes out specifically. So the other releases are through. You can see that it says like some statuses say out of stock, checking restocks. That's what the bot that's normal. 429 at this point is normal. You know how foot sites operate. They don't release the entire stock off rip. Here I see in this particular release they're banned, so I'm gonna do a quick swap and then restart it. I might not even delete it, depends. I might be running too many tasks at this point. I kind of just want to see how it goes. But like I was saying, foot site releases usually do it in waves. So seeing 429, seeing out of stocks, it's very common. It's normal. Kind of just have to let it do its thing. It's just one of those features and processes that comes with botting. At this point, it's really more hands off. I kind of done everything I need to. I gotten the bot to the point that it needs to be, where it's just kind of just a little bit of luck. This is where the irony kind of kicks in, that people think bots take everything, but I have no control over it. I have no control of which tasks hit, which profiles hit, and what sizes I get. I'm running now. Details behind this setup is I'm running completely random, and I'm also running ACOs, which is basically auto checkouts. I'm running the profiles of the VIP members in Lace Network. In this particular release, it's a free ACO, which means that there's no charge if there's a successful checkout, no charge if there's a failure either, but usually there's a fee for success because we make the assumption that you're going to resell these and there's a profit margin, so we just ask for a very small cut to help keep the process going. In this circumstance, before the release, it didn't look like there was much, but I think post there is, just because it looks like stock was actually really low on these dunks. So this is going to turn out to be a big dub. I'm going to just let this keep running. But that pretty much covers it. If you guys are interested in seeing more, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Give a like, subscribe. I'll see if I can make this a regular thing with future releases, also that I can prepare for the upcoming releases. We have the Jordan 12s coming out this weekend, but next weekend's with the really big one with the Lightning Jordan 4s. That's going to be a very sought out commodity. But auto checkout slots are available for VIP. VIP right now is on waitlist. If you're brand new, don't know too much of what's going on, feel free to join our Lite, brand new for beginners and introductions. But that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.